Yo, I recorded this right as I got on, so I'm a little mumbly in the first game, and I forgot to turn on my hand cam until the second game, but I had a lot of fun making this, so I hope you enjoy. If you're familiar with my videos, you'll know that I actually play with shaders in all of my Bedwars games. But today I'm doing something I thought I would never do again. Yes, that is right. Today I'm going to be playing with every kind of shader that I own. But in order to do that, we have to play a game with the shaders off to get a good baseline. I genuinely never thought I would ever do this again, but here we are. The sky itself is adding some pretty nice background lighting to this map. I just happen to be using a really convenient sky for this color palette, so it honestly doesn't look too bad. It's just kind of dark because obviously my game look is made to be used with shears. Wow, his hit color is a lot less red as well. We get our first guy out. Oh, I forgot to turn on my hand cam. I'll do that after this video. I have a new mouse, guys. I don't think I've posted any main channel content showing this mouse before. But for now, we gotta try and survive this game. A lot of the specifics of my game look are actually because of the shaders, and so not having them on does a lot more than just reduce the lighting on the Bedwars map. For instance, the shaders make my particles a lot more vibrant, so now they're actually just back to the texture in the pack with no modifications. As well as that very bright reddish hit color that usually you'll see in my videos. Looks like we're the only ones who got mid so far. Blue going diamonds. Depending on what white is doing, it might be good to fireball this guy. No, he's looking. Whoa! Oh, I just got force KB'd off the side. Holy cow. But yeah, Minecraft itself does obviously have some lighting built in. So it's not like you don't see light sources on the ground. The shaders just amplify them quite a lot. I wonder if blue is going to come for me as well. I don't look like a very sweaty player. I have a Steve skin on, and I'm called Bedwars Loser 5000. Maybe we can get him off. Oh, whoa, that was a crazy interaction. Come on, we got to wrap this up so I can turn that hand cam on. I'm going to steal white's diamonds here. For whatever reason, not using shaders, it won't show any of the materials. Like the diamonds and M's in the gens aren't showing up. Is this skippable? Not really, to be honest. We're getting blue to chase white. Let's go ahead and get his bed. Yeah, he's not gonna get it. Let's pick up a block. We never know if we'll need it. Please. Oh, shoot. Get a stone sword here so we can hide the diamond one. You know white already went mid, so we don't have to be worried here. Knowing that white is on 300 ping, realistically I should not be block hitting at all in fights against him, because otherwise I'm going to get sequenced in some unpredictable way. Oh, that emerald and present spawned. Weird. Pink probably playing the wood only challenge. I assume there's a guy over there. Yeah, that's white. I'm gonna go back for my diamonds, but I'm actually going back to mid. I want to get white's diamonds at the very least. Looks like he probably invised. It's all finals left, so we can get a tracker. I'm gonna take the time to do that. I think it's worth it. Yep, he's still decently far away from me. Watch for fireballs. We're gonna have time to buy prot. Oh, we aren't gonna have time to buy prot 3. Beautiful. Now, no block hitting. Nice. Just trust the fact that I have better gear. Oh, and he brought me the diamonds I needed. Ah, okay, I was wrong. Someone does appreciate this neck. I got it from a fruit berries video. Anyways, we know he's doing some challenge, but let's try and wrap this up real quick so that I can start playing with the shaders. He is allowed to use fireballs. He's also shifting smoothly somehow? That doesn't make sense to me. How is he smooth shifting? Because I'm not smooth shifting. Like, it's not like a Badlion setting. Anyways, GG's. That was the no shaders game. Very moody lighting. Let's get on to the classic. Alright, here we are in the second game, and we are now playing with the actual OG. This is Sildur's basic shader 1.051 Motionblur version. The shaders that Cool Dude used in his original videos. And arguably the ones that popularized the shaders look in Bedwars as a whole. Also, I got my hand cam working, so you can now see this is my first wireless mouse ever. Kinda cool, actually. I've always gotten wired. I thought it'd be worth it to try getting a wireless one at one point. But yeah, the main thing about these shaders is they're actually the same ones as the ones that my edit is of. The edit that I use is an edit of this kind of shaders, except these are the ones with motion blur included. So So they have a couple differences, like not being able to see hit color when you hit someone. You can see that messed me up pretty bad. I'm certainly not used to that, and I would really prefer if they showed hit color. It's gonna be very bad for me that I failed to kill my first rush here because there is a Nick cross map who is gonna get all the M's if he wants them. And this guy's lagging pretty bad. Okay, we do get him. But yeah, these shaders look pretty damn good at night, and they are publicly available if you want to download them. Little blocker boost there. We do know he got all the M's, so even though I have pretty low health, we have to try and stop him from doing something bad with them. He's gonna come out with speed, and we die in one hit. Oh, I didn't have armor yet. That probably didn't help. But yeah, these are the OG shaders. The motion blur does make it kind of hard to play, in my opinion, because I've played without motion blur for a very long time at this point, but it certainly adds a lot to your renders. Yellow's at mid here, so we are going to back up on Aqua. Let's see if Yellow wants to go get his bed. Make this little tower so he's confused. Let's see what Yellow does. And he's gonna double team me instead of going for Aqua's bed for free. Okay. Well, we'll one tap that guy off if we're gonna get 2v1. Okay, and we do escape the 2 versus 1. Very interesting decision from Yellow there. I will be going here, because then we're gonna get prot. Oh, we might even get prot too. And I can choose to bed trade with Aqua if I think I'm going to keep getting double teamed the rest of the game. But yeah, overall, this is quite close to home. This is very similar to the shaders that I usually play with. So I can't say that I'm not having a good time. It does look like I'm committing to the bed trade here. I do not believe I have a trap. Unless we see that they're fighting and they're not, then yeah, these are traded beds. So once again, the extra guy is going to come to me for whatever reason. Probably just going to kill him here. Not gonna bother timing my hits as much, just go for some clicks. Now it's not ideal to stay here because this guy is heal pool. So if he wants to use those last 2 M's he was holding on to invis me, that would be bad. But yeah, now I've gotta try to clutch with the motion blur shaders. He wants to fight. It's an interesting thought. Yellow is going back to his base. Guy's bridging over, but I'm basically just running around. He has diamond armor. If he wants to fight, he can go out of his way to do so. Problematic failure, but we're gonna get this first M. Looks like he overrode my hit, and we took 1,000 hearts of damage. Now we just go for the kill, and we rocked him. Very interesting gameplay from that guy. And from this guy. Yellow's been such a curious force in this game. Speed myself up a little, try and get over to his base in time. Is he at Aqua? You can see there I accidentally hit my fireball bind. I have been doing that on this mouse. Definitely need to train that out at some point. But we're so far surviving this clutch. Gonna be able to push out to mid here. I'll fireball his bridge, see what happens. Yeah, pre-gapping is probably decent. Whoa. Whoa, dude, I almost lost that. I can't tell when I can hit him or not. I can't tell when I'm getting hit reg. Like, yikes, bro. That is hard to play with. But yeah, we do manage to survive with the motion blur shaders. Up next is a familiar friend, which is, of course, my own shaders. Bet you didn't see this one coming. Anyone who's seen my videos will be familiar with this game look, so just to spice it up a little bit, I am going to be playing with my snow settings for this game. But yeah, these are my normal shaders. The ones that I use in all my videos, the ones that I spent a bunch of time editing. The shaders from last game are actually the ones that this was edited from, meaning these shaders also have motion blur compatibility, but if you want to use the motion blur, they also let you turn on the hit color. Very unfortunate I could not have that perk for last game. Missed my little 2 block, but still got him. We'll pretend that that was a pro play. Can I get there in time? Yes. Well, that didn't work. Still some things I'm trying to get used to with this mouse. I accidentally hit these side buttons a lot, and one of those is my fireball hotkey, which is kind of problematic. I just end up fireballing nothing. He landed on the under bridge. Okay, brought us 2 diamonds at least. Somehow we're the only person to kill a team so far. No, my block didn't place. I'm actually trying so much new stuff at once that it's becoming kind of problematic. I'm actively trying to train out the muscle memory of using escape to quit out of menus that I've had for literally 13 years. I'm like the only person who doesn't just do this. I do this entire motion. Go up here. So I'm trying to train that out. I'm also using a new mouse that I have to still get kind of used to. Where the frick is Red? Yeah, we have to kill you as well. Yeah, get down there, Red. Get it, get it. Oh, some nice block hitting, but he does survive on 0. And then the whole toggle sprint, which is, I keep accidentally almost voiding because of it. And everyone else seems to still be in, so we don't really have to do anything special at the moment. See, like there, I almost walked off. Cool, that guy had quit the game. Always an interesting scenario like this one. Maybe if we optimize running, like that was a really nice little speed up there. Just to lose it all with bad jumping. But I think that I can actually get back in time. Nice double hit. These hits. Tried to drive through me, but I drive through him as well. Wow, I'm so consistent at that right now. Oh, I forgot to press shift. That sucks because I had so much stuff in my inventory. Yeah, see, sometimes I just still use escape like that. It's so much more natural for me. Anyways, I should not be struggling in this game. Let's get on to the more insane shaders. Where might he go? Nice. No, he's just chilling on his base. Okay. Oh, shoot! Well, let's head over. I think I'll 2-pillar to his base. Just away over here. Wow, beautiful block up. I got every single block in that. Bit of a block and fail there, so I went ahead and just fireball jumped back up. Oh, tried to punch him off, but I guess that did not work. Can I reach in there? What is that side-to-side teleport? GG. And that was very fun playing with a good 400 FPS, but that is no more for the rest of the video. And here we are with the next shaders. This is the first high intensity shaders of the video. These are Sildurs extreme shaders. Now what I'm actually playing with here is a custom profile that I made with all of the available shader settings to create this really foggy morning time look. But this may be the first time that they've ever appeared on the channel. Wow, so we got a very poor mini server, but ended up hurting him more than it hurt me. So yes, it is intentional that there is so much fog in the game. It does create some very pretty cinematic looks because that's exactly what it was for. These shaders were never intended for actual like in-game use. But yeah, let's head on out to mid. I can barely see over there because the sun is in my eyes. Yep, good fireball dodge. Well, there's nobody like particularly scary in the game. I think everybody is a solid player, so we do have to stay paying a little bit of attention. There are 2 teams left, so safe to assume that my bed isn't disappearing for no reason. Huh, that sucks. Wow, I guess that's what the blindness trap looks like with these shaders. It's Halloween effect. That's cool, dude. I somehow managed to fireball up and survive, which is kind of crazy. I don't even know this map. Just kind of butterfly clicked and hoped. Oh, I accidentally killed him again. I gotta stop doing that. and we do steal all of his goodies. And because he does have no mid-bridge, I have time to go get sharpness from here. But yeah, these are certainly some more intense shaders than the previous ones. I don't actually think that I've done any of the projects that I originally made these shaders to be used with yet. Fireball him out of the shop in case he was doing something important. And just stay butterfly clicking. Huh, it's making the block overlay, if not completely gone, it turns it green in some cases. It's interesting. It's like the shader lighting is affecting the block outline. This mouse is so neat that it just like drag clicks 50 CPS with no tape or anything. Whatever. Or maybe it's just that I'm good at it. Oh, I'm still using Snowfault as well. I didn't notice because I changed it to be my own wool texture from the 30k pack. Snowfault low-key might be the move though, considering how low FPS. Is this Okay, no force KB is nice. Beautiful block off bed break, beautiful little block hit mid-tradey looking thing. Just, you know, solid enough gameplay. These shaders were going to be pretty hard to play with, honestly, so I'm glad I could get the dub. And here we are for the 5th game, this time using my Moonlight shaders. The actual shaders themselves are the same Sildurs extreme shaders as the last game. It's just a completely different profile I made. And unlike the last one, this profile is public if for whatever reason you want to play with 100 FPS on the super intensive shaders, or maybe you want them for cinematics or something. These ones are available through my 30k video. How did that? Because I just let it random queue a map, I'm still the same nick. I forgot to go back and change it, but whatever. Don't know what I would have changed it to anyways. You can probably see the point of these shaders by now. When I was making the final shaders for this video, which I won't spoil if you don't know what they are, and now we have to go diamonds. Is nobody else mid yet? That was not the first person. Yeah, there we go. I was confused why nobody else was at mid. Getting a lot of hit reg on this guy, which is not preferred. He might die from that? Wait, he went to 2. Low-key, we can leave him there. We're just gonna get 2 more M's that spawn in a second. What's he gonna do? Probably gonna get my stash diamonds here. Yeah. I think that was the correct routing. Bad fireball from him. Save all this stuff, fireball him right in the face. Whoa. Unfortunate, that will be bed gone. We do have decent materials to clutch. Now we've got to head mid. I'm gonna go take this guy's diamonds. Get myself proud too. Wait, that's kind of cool, the glowing blue wither. Yeah, and we have a non-sharp stone sword to hide our sharp diamond. This is one of the most devious ones of these I've ever seen. These shaders do look very nice for a sort of like dream feel. Definitely want to chase this guy. Do get him there. He was playing it very interestingly, but once again, that technique is just so overpowered. Get him to push the fight with the very weak sword, and then he died in like 3 hits and probably didn't even know what was happening. So it's me and a guy who's not in the game. Cool, we won. Yeah, we got it. Oh, damn, I hit that shit. But yeah, let's get on to the final one. And for the last game, we are using my rain shaders. This is an edited version of the same shaders as the last 2 games that I had to spend forever editing just because I wanted to have a really nice profile to use with rain, the same way that I have a really nice one to use with snow. But for some reason, the color of the rain was tied to the color of the lights. So if I wanted these pink lights, I had to have green rain, and it took me forever to figure out how to get rid of that in the code. But yeah, I absolutely love this game look. I know it's very dark. I'm sure it has some fans out there in my viewer base, but the vast majority of people probably would rather not see these. So I'm very happy whenever I get a chance to play with them. I also like editing rain sounds into the back of the video when playing with them, and then have them get louder when you're outside, and then when you go inside, they get kind of muffled. Like trying to make it very immersive. Okay, got our guy pretty good. Hit me with the GG. Forgot to use /who this game. How did he get that hit? What the heck was that interaction? Well, we do come away with it. Wow, it's so pretty. Looks like there's something complicated happening over here, and we probably just want to be involved somehow. Like every single player in the game on my base. Oh, this guy could just be blatantly cheating. Okay, classic every player on my base scenario. Go into the fight with the assumption that this guy is hacking. Yeah, he's blatantly cheating. Okay, cool. These are not the ideal settings for a blatant hacker, but we'll try to make it work. We're gonna fake run. Fireball. He's so insanely blatant. He's actually b-hopping. It's incredible how whenever there's a cheater like this, nobody goes for his wide open bed. B-hopping with speed is crazy. Not sure how much longer he'll have it. Pretty valiant effort, but unable to get any serious counter against such a blatant cheater. That would be an extremely depressing game to end on, so I'm definitely going to play one more. This shader profile is also released. Of course, the regular version of the shaders does not have the rain color fix, so you would have to add that back yourself if you cared. But I have released the exact profile along with the one from the last game. Blue got cross-mapped or something? Cool, that guy just did not move, so I have to kill him and get his bed. Got him with a little drive-through. Yeah, he's gone. I think they should add a YouTube rank perk where you don't have to have comfy pillows in your game, or you can actually move them or throw them out of your inventory. If they aren't going to add that for everybody, can they at least add it for me? What is going on over here? Probably don't want to go in that direction. Really easy to spot fireball. Cool perk of the shaders is that makes it extremely clear with the fog and the very vibrant pink lighting. If he takes diamonds and goes side. Fireball jump over. This is fine for me actually. There's nothing scary about this. Ooh, he's very high ping. It's very impossible to tell when they're nicked until you fight them, which does suck. I really like knowing my opponent's pings, but that's just how it goes. Realize that he doesn't have time to save his bed. It is annoying to have this side bridge for the rest of the game, but I feel like it's kind of worth it. Not the ideal settings to see name tags on. Forgot that I'm just running around with a diamond sword. Pinned him in the corner and killed him. Let's get sharp here. So there has been another guy in this game the entire time. He hasn't even lost his bed. Building a house somewhere? Oh yeah, he's just over there. Shout out to him. Dude, I haven't missed that all. Like, trust me, I have not missed that the entire session of this video. Not able to deflect fireballs anymore with whatever their most recent change to the server was. Going straight from the top. Whoops, no axe. See that? Damage override. Good game. GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Like yo bitch, come hearts on my jeans, you ain't never seen this shit. Now I'm up, I got a couple bad bitches on my dick. I've been on my bankroll, you been looking on my shit. Sort of talking.